Did I time this correctly? Did I time this right? Totally by accident? Oh my god, the music stopped because I don't have music on this screen. God damn it. Hello, hello, hello! Darkness. Yes. There we go. Maybe. Did that open up something? Yes, that did open up. Fantastic. Not what we're gonna work on today. First, however, I need to. Oh god, sorry. My bad. I'm trying to get my music to come up back. Paste. There we go. Turn that down a smidgen. Hydrate. Posture check. Yeah, I'm scrunched up like a shrimp and I'm drinking a rock star. How's everybody doing? You know, besides the obvious. Okay, I need to figure out how I'm going to double check. Why do I have two of these? No, I only need one. I need one. That. I'm good playing Pokemon Y. Nice. I never played Pokemon Y. Or X. I think that was actually the last series that... No, the last series I played was actually like the Crystal? I've heard. Wasn't that the first 3D, well, quote unquote 3D one? I think so. Yeah. I remember that kind of being a big... My YouTube stream is like still showing the opening credits? There we go. I'm still trying to figure things out. I figured I'll try to just figure things out live, because that's more entertaining than me just bumbling around by myself. I'm probably only going to be live for about an hour or so, because I still have small goblins to pick up. Like this. Oh god, what am I doing? If I press file open, will this show? No. Okay, thank god. Which folder is it in? Hi! Load, I'm glad you're doing well. Forget the time test. Yes, it was like dinner time for you. Meanwhile, it's like, I think Lone's like in tomorrow already or something. I don't know what the time in Scotland is. Right, today we're gonna work on this. 11 p.m. So almost. Okay. You're up late. Are you normally up late? 11 p.m. is like a decent hour for me to go to bed in. Like if I'm in bed by 11, I'm doing good. Okie dokie. Thank you for the lurk. Yeah, you'd be awake for the next at least 3 hours. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Right. So, I'll let you all in a little secret. Okay? I'm making these stills because one of the things that I want to try this coming year is to make storytime videos with, like, you know, little PNG stills in the corner. Because I can't be bothered to keep my camera charged. Or hooked up or anything like that. And so I'm making all these different emotions, which I've based off of, where is it? Saberspark. I don't know if anybody here has watched Saberspark. I'm sad that Edge of Sleep isn't out here. I know! It's so frustrating that Edge of Sleep isn't international. That is so frustrating. Because if it was, it would have stayed in the top 10. And it's a good show. If you find a VPN that works for you and you can watch it, I know Amazon is like really hard to get VPNs to work for. It's a good show. It triggered my PTSD by accident, but it was worth it. 10 out of 10 would get triggered again. Means it was accurate, I guess. Yeah. Maybe it was interesting. I mean, like, I really liked it for what it was, right? Like, I think a lot of people would look at it, try to compare it to some AAA studio type shows, right? And, like, it's not that. It was a small production, it was filmed during COVID on a shoestring budget. Yeah, it's very, very indie, very budget. But for what that is, it was still good. Like, the visuals, I really liked the visuals. The visuals were, in my opinion, top notch, but, you know, like, it definitely didn't look like a Doctor Who episode, you know? Let's see. But I really enjoyed it. And Jeff really enjoyed it too. But then again, like, when it comes to, like, I always make fun of Jeff. Oh, and Doctor Who is low budget too, and that can look great, and even when it doesn't look great, the characters actors great. They do. No, absolutely. I feel like the budget of Doctor Who is almost in, like, the look of the budget of Doctor Who is integral to the show. Like, it's just, it's, you know, it's one of those things. Like, if it looked any better, it wouldn't be Doctor Who. I'm not sure about current Who, but old Doctor Who was really low budget using the back of BBC's prop cupboard for stuff. Yeah. I've been wanting to watch the Fourth Doctor, but that's only because it was written in part by my favorite writer, Douglas Adams. That is the reason a bunch of episodes are set in the past and their outfits are so accurate. Oh, that's actually really cool to know. That's really neat fact, actually. That makes sense. Tom Baker's yeah. I hear like it was a really good, like one of the best doctors too. And I read this I read the novelization of one of the not lost episodes, but one of the screenplays that they shot but didn't air. I forget which one it was, but it was a really entertaining read. There's a lot of Lost too. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of, like, Lost media out there just because of the limitations of, you know, technology. Another British comedy that I've been meaning to watch is Red Dwarf. My husband has watched it. I am shocked, considering that I grew up on, like, British comedy. I've never seen it. Disney bought Doctor Who? What? 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 I didn't know that. Well, not bought, but yeah, okay. Like, has licensing for it. Get lost in these big ol' documents. Please. No. Hello, little boy. Basically the American publisher for Doctor Who? Oh, okay. Interesting. Because, I mean, we've always, like, as far as I know, BBC has always been, like, available to Americans, especially, like, on cable. Remember, like, growing up watching it a lot. Where am I? Here I am. Well. Don't really know. Disney took it because it was lucrative. That's why. Yeah, if it keeps everybody and it pays them, you know, then yeah, why not? '50 came around and researched it. Ah, okay. They cracked down password sharing here in the land of bushfires and mean insects. And I ain't paying them more so I can continue to use my brother's account. Let's hear it. You pronounce his name, was it Inkuti? I'm gonna be honest. I've heard it pronounced once. Yeah, Disney Plus also doesn't do like crack down on sharing here because we were sharing with a friend of ours, and then they cracked down on it. Um, the only reason why we just pay for like one streaming service at a time, and then we just kind of juggle them. I know my kids want Disney Plus because they want to watch Bluey. I like David Tennant, like, just in general. Oh gosh, that makes me so chunky. There we go. That's better. More. Nish. Oh. Nishuti Gatwa. Nishuti. The C is and like an S sound. Okay, cool. Paying for Crunchyroll and Amazon because I have Amazon Prime and those are the only two streams. Yeah. Oh, the N isn't N. Just in. In Shuti. Got it. Oh. Out. Shuti? Like the sound the in makes? Okay. Neshuti. Okay, so like N-E-H. Ne. Sounds African. I'm pretty sure it is. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I also have Prime. Rwandan. Okay. Born there, raised Scottish. Nice. W for Scotland. Let's be real. You Scots have all the best actors. I actually, in talking about like streaming services, I actually just got Crunchyroll while I'm doing the. Isn't Sean Connery also Scottish? Got to move. There you go. Yeah, and Ewan McGregor too. Yep, see, you guys got them all. Scotland out here producing, you know, the best. All right, back to what I was saying about streaming services, but I got Crunchyroll because I'm starting to watch Space Dandy. I saw somebody do an AMV of Space Dandy with Tom Cardy's new song. Or I guess it's not new. But with his song Transcendental Cha-Cha, which I'm obsessed with that song. And I saw this AMV and I was like, what is this? I need to watch this. I am only one episode in. I've never seen the anime, but let's see. It is interesting. So far. Oh yes, Trigun. That's like one of my top favorites. It's funny, OG or Stampede? Oh, I haven't seen the new one. OG is one of my favorites, but I haven't seen the new one. I'm intrigued. I have Crunchyroll because I had Funimation before it became Crunchyroll. Yeah, that's fair. Ugh, the cat just came by and like shedded all over me. Starting at Stampede because I saw clips and well, sorry to say, but the flashy art style got me more hooked. Yeah. I have not seen the Rumble in Badlands. Yeah, I guess I just have like a nostalgic, like, I like some of the 90s. Like, more like the late 90s, early 2000s look to the anime, not the, like, mid to early 90s anime look where, like, their eyes just take up, like, their entire face. Nice. I want to ask your brother if he wants to, like, send that to America. No, I'm just kidding. I actually think Jeff has the OG on DVD, but we don't keep our I don't have space for DVDs. And the style of Stampede, the stiffness style leads itself. Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. Bebop is a classic for that too. But I do agree that like Trigun, like just thinking back to the OG Trigun, I can see where all that flashiness would really come in hand, like would go hand in hand, because there's a lot of movement. And that's also like the kind of the vibe I'm getting from Space Dandy, because a lot of Space Dandy I feel like was an excuse for the creator to have an anime to shove as many flashy, complicated fight scenes into it as humanly possible, and I'm only in the first episode. Got into a card game, one of the pre-con decks. Ooh. Is getting a second season? Ooh, more lore? Love it. Lore? The eyes were quite large in Sailor Moon, Card Captor Secure, Tokyo Mew Mew, yeah. Yes, maybe. Kind of. Like the visuals of Redline, but I can't even say without the drugs because it's got, like, warning for drug use. But, like, I'm only in the first episode. I just liked that the dub version just opens up with the main character going, boobies, boobies, boobies. I'm like, I'm hooked. Boobies, you say? E. Who voices Vash Stampede in the OG Trigun? I know the name's not coming to me for some reason, but I have a poster signed by the voice actor, as well as I had a little like cat keychain that was signed by him because my husband had met him at a convention and he got that for me. Why is the name? Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Yes, Johnny Young Bosch. I was gonna say, I also listened to his fucking albums. Do you know that Johnny Young Bosch has a band? He has a band, and the music's pretty good. I say it with a question mark because it's definitely like, it's very chill. It's like emo lo-fi is the best way to, like, explain it. Emo-fi. Yes. Because it's like, a lot of the lyrics are like, wow, this is actually kind of like really sad. And they're very, at least the one album that I listened to just had very like breakup vibes to it, but yeah, Jo Young Bosch is like one of the 6 voice actors that exist in anime dub. I'm exaggerating, but it really does feel like there's only 6 of them. And then you add on top that they're like all best friends with each other. Yeah, he was a Power Ranger in the original Power Rangers. Not... Yeah, in like the OG Power Rangers, right? I don't know shit about Power Rangers. I wasn't allowed to watch anything quote-unquote violent as a kid. And I think Power Rangers fell under violent. My mom was a very strange person. Quite violent, yeah. There's so many explosions. You know, I know that there are a lot of explosions. And I know they keep coming back. We love explosions. That's not what that ear is supposed to look like. Was allowed to watch The Simpsons as a child because mom didn't like the way they treated each other. You know what? That's fair. That's absolutely fair. Basically, every street fight ends with the Rangers dropping all the baddies and all these bodies explode and then they fly away dramatic. There. We're blasted off again! My mom didn't like The Simpsons or Family Guy's, like, potty humor. And she banned both me and my dad from ever watching it in the house. So I just went over to my friend's house, and I watched Family Guy there, and Futurama. Never watched The Simpsons. Not sure if I really could. And it's not because, like, they treat each other like shit or anything like that. It just... eh. Beep beep. Beep beep. Beep beep beep. Beep beep beep. Beep 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 beep. Sorry, there's somebody outside my window honking. I don't know if you guys... if my microphone picks it up or not. Fine, oh, rude. And Family Guy or Futurama, never on our TV to watch. You know, that's fair. I don't know if those ever got, like, international launches when they aired. I remember that I watched them because my friend mom collected the DVDs. And so, like, I would watch the DVDs. And for a while there, when we had Netflix, I would make it a, like, yearly thing to rewatch all of Futurama from front to back. Not a fan of Futurama, especially not a fan of Family Guy. That's fair. Hey, yeah. Futurama's, those shows are one of those things where I'm like, if you don't like it, that is valid. I'm not sure if I could stomach Family Guy anymore, because it did not age well. And I'm sure that Futurama hasn't really aged well either. I don't think any of those shows have aged well, honestly. It's been a few years since I've seen it. Oh, it did? Oh, well, that's good to know. That's good to know. It's gracious. How do you draw a tank top? I forgot already. I've forgotten how to draw. Oh right, I forgot her fucking boobs. Whoopsies! All more jokes you can laugh at now in a weird way. Back when it was there, the jokes were absurd humor. Now they're dark humor because it actually happened. Yeah! Forgetting my own... right? Just walk out my door, pat myself down. Ah, shit, I forgot my boobs. The guy from space. You know what? I wouldn't doubt it. That's a neat trick. I really... detachable boob. Well, you know. Ugh. I enjoy my boobs a lot. But there's definitely times... Oh yeah, my smoke detector is playing up really bad. Boobs consistently sized. Yeah! Well, it's like... I really... like, I'm kind of like piecing these all together, right? Like a puzzle. So that way I can at least keep some consistency. Because consistency is not my forte. I don't know how to draw things consistently. It's like a curse or something. Puzzles are fun. You know what's funny is I actually don't enjoy puzzles very much. I am not patient for them. Which is why it's like I just chip away at this. Instead of just sitting down and like doing it, which I need to do, so I can start making videos. How about Lego? Sit in my way, love good puzzle. That's fair. My kids really like Legos. My kids love Legos. They actually are getting a lot of fun out of Legos. And like as a kid, I enjoyed them because I like enjoyed like making whatever I wanted out of them. I never actually wanted to like follow the instructions. What I did make though growing up, where I did follow the instructions and stuff, were Zoids model kits. That was like in middle school what I did mostly. And I kind of wish I could get my hands on some, but they're really expensive nowadays. And kind of rare. Stream build? Ooh. That would be fun. That'd actually be really fun. You guys can watch me glue my fingers together. Constantly. They have even more now? How many sets do they have in total? I'm actually curious because I know they collect like they just collect a lot of sets, and I'm sure they have like a lot from over the years. More than 10. So is Lego building a new-ish hobby for your parents? Or have they always been into it? It really is. Cuz like he'll show like if you're okay with it Hellboy, like you could post some pictures in the Discord. But yeah, his parents they build these really awesome sets together. Okay. So yeah, that's fairly recent. You know, as far as like builds go, what I could do, I have a friend who has like a shit ton of plane models that she inherited from her dad. And like I never got to build plane models, but I did like collect them in a way. No, it's mostly like for my dad. I think that would be really fun to make some model planes. I love planes. So actually, like, speaking of planes and the Edge of Sleep, just to kind of like bring that back around. At the beginning of the Edge of Sleep, there is this plane. Oh god, what was it called? And like it is the weirdest fucking plane that I have ever seen. And it's Italian, and the name is not coming to my brain cells. Oh god, what was it called? Uh. This is gonna drive me nuts until I remember what the fuck it was called. Here it is. Okay, now give me the name, please. Piaggio! Or something. P180, Vanti. Let me pull that up. uh... Okay, ignore this. There we go. This is the plane that they fly in the Edge of Sleep. P180. And it looks fucking weird. And I love it. And the reason why it's like this, it turns out, is because this is peak efficiency. This is what peak efficiency for turbo engines look like. Because this is the fastest turbo, like jet, or not jet plane, turbo plane that exists. Which makes sense if you have to fly halfway across the world on less than, on like not sleeping for 3 days. That's a groovy plane, right? Oh god. Oh god. Oh no! I'm breaking the space-time continuum. Holy shit, hold on. Oh no. Okay. Don't worry, guys. I saved reality. I'm gonna atomize the stream. Phew, that was a close one. Yeah. We're not breaking reality today, as much as we may want to. Pictures sent. Awesome. Shoulder. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot her thumb. I was like, why does this hand look weird? Oh, because she doesn't have a thumb. Yeah, that would make sense. Alright, bye-bye! Have a good day out! No. No problem. You take your bio break. Oh wait, where's my music? Why is my music not playing? I'm so sorry. If anyone's just sitting here in the silence. I thought it was playing. I guess it's too low. Oh, you know what? I know what happened. I lowered it on my end. Whoopsies. There we go. A smidge more. I know how to stream. I'm a streamer. I'm a very good streamer. Excuse me. Welcome back. I realized that I hadn't had music playing this entire time. Or at least it was really, really quiet for everyone. Oh, okay, you heard before you. Okay. Yeah, today has been a day. So like the first thing that happened today was that so my daughter has what's called crosswalk duty at school. So 2 times a week she goes to school a little bit early so that way she can help people cross the crosswalk to their school. And it's like a giving kids responsibility thing. Teaching them how to like be there on time and stuff. Yeah, she's a lollipop lady. That's cute. I've never heard that say before, but that's very cute. I'm gonna tell her that. I think she'll really enjoy that. But, yeah, we just call them crosswalk duties here. Because what's coming up with fine names? Okay. But anyways, so I have to wake up like so we have to leave the house like 15 minutes earlier. And I don't know why in my brain, when we normally leave at 7:45, 15 minutes earlier, my brain was leave at 7:15. Because that makes sense, right? And so I was like, yeah, we gotta go. We walk out the door, we arrive, and no one's at the school. And I'm like, oh my god, we got here 15 minutes earlier than we were supposed to. Because I forgot it doesn't take 20 minutes to walk to school. It takes 10. And then I come home. And I'm going to make myself a protein shake. And I've got bacon cooking, and I'm like, gonna have some bacon, gonna have some, protein shake, gonna watch some anime, take care of myself. And I put the powder in, and I snap shut my shaker, and I go to shake it, and I forgot to twist the lid on. So there's milk and protein powder all over my kitchen. I cleaned it up. And all over me and my favorite comfy sweatshirt. And I'm like, well, this is fantastic. So I'm like, I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm gonna finish my bacon, take my meds, and take a fucking nap. And I get up, and I found out that my goddamn cat ate the rag that I had used to clean up the milk. I mean, ate it. I will post pictures of all this, by the way, in the Discord, so everyone can see. Yet she ate holes. Unless, of course, protein powder milk becomes, like, incredibly corrosive. She is a freak. Spicy is a freak. There's a reason why we call her Spicy. She is very spicy. She's sitting next to me right now. You freak? She will fight you for your food, and I mean fight you. And then when you manage to get your food wrestled out of her mouth after she's like growled at you with it like her mouth shoved into your food, she starts fucking purring. Like, oh, I didn't mean it. So she ate holes into this rag that had milk all over it, which I'm just like, okay. So I go and I'm starting the stream, getting ready to start the stream, and I start playing. I put my phone down in front of me, in front of like the monitor, and I go click on Spotify. And suddenly I'm hearing the music like outside of my headphones, and I'm like, what, why is that happening? Why, OBS should not be changing the output of my music, especially if it's not even registering in OBS. And I'm like, dealing with the volumes, I'm looking at all the outputs, and then I open up Spotify, and I see that it's playing on my fucking phone, which is just sitting in front of the monitor, so it sounds like it's coming from the monitor. It's been a day. Happens to me all the time. Yeah, it's like, I don't understand Spotify, because sometimes, most of the time, it will automatically switch devices for you. But then that 1% of the time, it's like, I know that you pressed play on this device, but we both know you meant to put it on your original device. Or the Oculus. I think I have my speakers disabled because this monitor has really shitty speakers. But I'm not entirely sure. Because every once in a while it surprises me. And like, I thought it was also my speakers because for whatever reason, when I get into like a video game chat, like that's in the video game, it automatically puts the output through my speakers. And I don't know why that is, or what setting is like, yeah, once you're in-game, change the output. And it's only in-game chat, so like if I've ever tried to like be in like the same chat as like Destiny or whatever other game, I think it was Lethal Company was one of them. It just like had the output come out of my speakers. So everybody's talking to me through my speakers. And also it doesn't register any input. So I can't talk to people and I have to fuck with settings. I don't know what I did. Like, technology is hard. And like, speaking of technology too, like, I come through to start streaming, every time I open up my Twitch creator dashboard, there's so much new things, and I don't know what any of it does. I'm just like, what? Why does this all exist? I don't even think any of my bots still work. I'm pretty sure they don't work because they haven't showed up. So I gotta figure all that out. But I will. Eventually. This year's just been a follow the dopamine year. Probably don't, because you've not streamed in a while and your key for them might be outdated. Yeah. Like, streamed once in January. I think that was the last stream that I actually did. Besides the Blender one where I was like trying to see if that works. Because I think it would be really fun to stream while I'm like building spaceships in Blender. Not actually very accurate. That's more accurate. There we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I make the spaceships, I don't know what I'm doing. Good majority of the time I'm just like, pull this here, shrink this there. We're just gonna attach to the shape here. Like, the topography is awful. I'm sure that I would have lots of people who actually know how to use Blender be yelling and jumping up and down and pulling their hair. I like took one tutorial that taught me how to do a snowman, never finished it, and then just was like, nah, I know how to do this. This is easy. It's not. I'm just overconfident. But one of the things that I do need to do, and I do need to actually like learn how to use Blender for this, like for realsies, is I need to make a model of the Invincible. Because that's gonna come up real soon in the comic. And I want to make it as accurate as possible. So think what I'll probably have to do is make a blueprint of it, or quote-unquote blueprint, where it's like the top, side, and front. And then I can take that into Blender and go from there. That's what I'm thinking. Which is going to be really interesting, because if you pay really close attention to the model of the Invincible, and if you look at, like, yeah, it's a starve plan, they're concepts of a plan, you know? But yeah, if you actually, like, pay attention in Spacewalk Markiplier, there's very subtle differences to the models of the Invincible. Not all of them are exactly the same. And I don't know if that's just because, like, they had different models for different scenes, or if it's just, like, they recorded, or, like, they put, like, the Invincible in different scenes at different points of the, like, model's inception. I would assume it's because they don't have, like, the same model. And they're really, really subtle. But I'm a nerd, so I picked it out. Alright, I finished my Rockstar. I'm ready to fight God. Alright, we're gonna color this model in. Then I'm gonna go. Look at how cute she is. Ah, ads. I'm sorry. Welcome back. Gonna be honest, I didn't have much hope going into that show, so I didn't give the models attention. Oh, that's fine. That's why I'm excited for Edge of Sleep and Iron Lung, right? Oh, and you know what's interesting too is, well, so Edge of Sleep was actually technically filmed before In Space with Markiplier. So In Space with Markiplier, technically, at least by Mark's acting, I would say is a little bit better. I'm excited to see what he does with Iron Lung, but I will say that I am also walking into, yeah, and considering the time gap that they filmed, yeah, or came out, yeah. But as far as Iron Lung goes, I'm going to go into that also cautiously hopeful, only because it is a different beast. And I know it's going to be, like, good, right? For the most part. But there's still a part of me that's like, I shouldn't be like, this is going to be a masterpiece! Because I don't know that. I am excited for the fucking soundtrack, though. I started listening, so he has this guy named Andrew Hurst, who's doing the soundtrack for Iron Lung, and he did the newest Doom DLC soundtrack, and just his music goes so fucking hard. So I'm like, if nothing else, the soundtrack is going to fucking slap. Hell yeah. I absolutely probably will, like, go in and watch it, like, you know, 6 times, if I can afford it. No, no. Do that. That's not what I want. And, like, again, like, being hopeful, like, cautiously hopeful, you know, isn't to, like, as Mark would say, besmirch his talent or anything. It's just I don't know what to expect. Like, honestly, is what it comes down to. I have no idea what to expect. It could be anything, yeah. It could. Rosie! Rosie! Do you mind? Oh. She can hear one of the neighbor cats outside the door. But if he has the most control over it, outside maybe the dev, I have hopes. He has so much control. Apparently he worked with the dev. I just kind of hope that when I see it in the cinemas, some cringe kids don't laugh when Jacksepticeye or MatPat show up. Oh god, right? Because, I mean, MatPat and Jacksepticeye are good actors in their own right, too. But yeah, no, he has had so much control, because he actually worked alongside the dev, right? Very, very closely. But apparently, a lot of the writing went, hey, what if we did this? And the dev was like, hell yeah, do it. I did enjoy MatPat and FNAF. He was so cute. Yeah, exactly. He's a theater kid. He knows how to act. Even in, like, FNAF the musical, which is kind of just cringy all around because it's old and it was done by a bunch of, you know, skit YouTubers. MatPat's performance in that just went so fucking hard for what it was. It was interesting. It's on YouTube and it's old. We're talking like red hair, Markiplier, old. And it's very funny. It's like, it's supposed to be a little, yeah, it's old. So like, it's cringy, but like in a kind of self-aware way. Very much self-aware. It is not taking itself interesting or seriously. But like fucking MatPat comes in there as Springtrap. And it's just like, his performance just was like really good, and you're just like, god damn, sir, don't. A lot of people still reference that, like, MatPat too. Oh, I'm just, like, not picking. Oh, shit. Not gonna lie though, like, cringy skits, that was an era. And I low-key miss that era. You know, that's just kind of the boomer in me. Back in my day. Everything is cringy when you ask the right person. It's true. It's so true. I think one of the things that I like to live by is by something that like Dr. K over at Healthy Gamer once said. And he's like, true cringe, right? The reason why we cringe is because that's our body signaling to us that, hey, this thing is not right. Especially in a social setting, right? Because we're social creatures. So it's our body telling us, okay, socially this is not going to be acceptable, and so I need to change this behavior so that I'm accepted. But like, when you really think about it, especially with how diverse our society is and how diverse you have communities and stuff like that, when you really think about it, true cringe is like when you have that creepy uncle who's like hitting on you at the family gathering. Yeah, behavior changes from group to group. Exactly. So true cringe is really when, like, you know, when you have that kind of person, right? So as long as you're not being the creepy uncle at the family function, you're not really cringe. If you think about it. Yeah, exactly. It goes from uncool to unsafe. Yeah. The cringe reaction is supposed to be the unsafe, like our body being like, this is unsafe versus uncool. But when you're a social creature, as like we are, uncool means unsafe. It was very interesting, and so like I try to keep that in mind as I continue to do cringe stuff. You can also be cringe from pain and cringe from secondhand pain too. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. You're watching those fail videos and you're like, oh god damn. Are they okay? Yeah. It's like, I don't know, at the end of the day, I am fully aware of like the things that I want to do, and like the things that I do probably isn't considered very cool. But I don't care. Or at least I'm trying not to care. I should say I'm trying not to care. I've spent my life caring way too much about what other people thought. I really need to stop. Be free, be cringe. Or as that adage goes, like, I may be cringe, but at least I'm free. There we go. Free to be cringe. Sorry, now I'm just like, I'm focused. Focus. Focus. It's funny because there's a tool in Clip Studio Paint that would be able to like fill in all these little gaps, except I don't know how to make it work. Every time I've tried, it doesn't do what I want it to do. In fact, it doesn't do anything. I'm like, and I've gone over the settings, and I've gone over everything, and the only thing I can come up with is that I work on too big of a canvas. So it doesn't register... I don't know. The size of the pickles. The size of the pickles. Yes. Yes. The size of the pickles. Because I work in pickles, not pixels. Mm-hmm. Guess we got a new project now. Painting something on giant canvas using pickles. It's, you know, it's probably doable. I think it would be really funny, actually. Is if, like, I don't know why, just taking, like a little, like a pickle, right? And putting, like, a tiny little purple wig on it. And then, like, just having that be in the camera, moving it around like a fucking puppet. For, like, April Fools or something. I'm Pickle Liska! I need to stop. I need to stop. I need to be stopped. Pickle Liska. I might have to write that down. For an idea. Then I won't say anything about it and make you guys forget. I want to do stupid shit like that. That sounds like so much fun. Be free, be cringe, be pickle. We won't mention the fact that that episode was a, you know, giant metaphor for how alcoholism ruins your life and tears apart your family. We'll just leave that conveniently out. Alright. I think I am done. Look at how cute she is. Woo. Thank you. Okay, doctor. It's gonna be exciting to implement these. I don't have a screen, but nope. That's fine. We'll leave it off on this. Okay, let me go to Twitch. Is there anybody that I know who's nobody that I know who is actually streaming? Oh, I guess we'll just... Thank you! I missed this too. I actually, like, being able to sit here and talk. I forgot how much I missed this. I forgot how much I like doing this. I'm going to do it more. I say that every time. Right? I'm gonna start just rebranding Markiplier Promise as the Liska Promise. But I am going to actually make an effort to do this more. So, thank you guys for joining me today and hanging out. Organizing stuff, and then maybe we can, like, stream. Yes! That would be really fun. I'd love to play some games with you. Or something. Like you, Hellboy, whatever, we'll figure something out. We will figure something out. I got like, oh my god, yes, let's do Lethal Company. I have Lethal Company too. That would be so much fun. I love Lethal Company. And I have to play it when my kids aren't here because the jump scares scare me so much that, like, several times last time I played Lethal Company, my daughter, like, came running into my room, practically knocking down my door, being like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just playing a scary game." But she's never heard me play scary games before, so she doesn't know. She is so sweet. She is the sweetest. And it's really funny because her and her brother, my son, like to go around school and go, "My mom's a YouTuber." I'm like, please, shh. Really not. Dante once asked me, he's like, "Where's your plaque?" I'm like, "Man, I only have 60 subscribers. Don't rub it in." Not that he was like being like, you know, "Where's your plaque, Mom? Get good." But like, just like, I know YouTubers have plaques. Where's yours? And then I had, I'm just a small bean. I'm a small bean YouTuber. Maybe someday I can be a mid-bean YouTuber. Yep, I am doing that exact face. Small bean. I'm touching my fingers together. What if I was YouTuber? Unless. I'm also like, I haven't talked to Rav in a while, but I would love to see if Rav could, like, if I could commission her to do a VTuber model for me. Oh, good. Rav is she, her, right? Yeah, okay. She is very sweet. I love Rav a lot. I miss talking to her. So yeah, I wanted to see if maybe with once I get a little bit of money on the side, I'll see about commissioning a VTuber model from her. I love her VTuber models. They're very cute. But anyways, I have to go. I gotta pick up the gremlins before we end up walking in the dark. So thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for chilling with me. Oh, Zeras! What's up? Long time no see! Thank you. Luckily, it's just a quick short walk. Yeah, I'll be back, Zeras. I promise. Maybe not today, but I promise I promise. A pinky promise I'm gonna stream more. Pinky promise. I'm gonna try. Maybe I'll make that like my Unasanas, like my thing. Whenever you stream again, that is streaming more. You are absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct. It's still one more stream than not, you know? You are right. This year has just been insane. I don't know, I might make another video like I did like I did last year. Because that was actually really funny to make. Just like my channel's just filled with, so this year's been insane. Because this year, like I had from February to like March. No. No. It was February to May. It was just a string of nonstop, like, emergencies. So, it's been a year. It did. I want it to slow down now. Just chill. October, I don't know why October felt like the slowest and also the fastest month. Like, I felt like I was stuck in the first week of October, and then I blinked and it was Halloween. It's like, wait, hold on, what happened? I thought it was like October 2nd for like 6 days in a row. Anyways. Okay, I gotta go for realsies. Or just slow down, just keep assuming till the new year, then slow down? Yeah, maybe. I need a little time to prepare for the next year. But, you know, we'll see. Yeah, see ya! Okay.